T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning. You got the hoodie memo.
What's up, bro?
What's up, brother? How you doing? Good morning to you.
I'm doing fantastic, man.
Awesome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Let's take a look. Look at the chats.
Yeah. Who do we have with us today?
Let's see here. Oh boy, it's going fast.
It's moving. It's moving. We got Chicago. Dr. Latrice from Chicago.
Yes.
Wishing everybody a spectacular Saturday.
All right, let's see.
My homie Sonny Cruz from Puerto Rico is in the house.
Puerto Rico, bum, 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 bum. All right.
Somebody said, Mark, your hoodie game is fire. That was Monica Castillo.
Yes.
Yeah, we got good morning, Marita from Turkey is in the house. Turkey is here.
Hold on a second here. I gotta get a few in. Hold on.
You going slow, man. Josh from Mississauga, Ontario. What's up? How you doing?
So hold on a sec. Look at this. There's a little flower that popped up when James Riddick gave us 1,000 stars. Isn't that cute?
Hi, James Riddick. They're starting early with the stars. Bring the stars, baby.
Diana Hardy said, let's feed some children with 200 stars, 17-week streak for her.
Nice job. Nice job. Vicky from Hurst, Texas. What's happening? Good to see you. Michelle from Jackson, Mississippi is in the house. What's happening, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And to Fiona Seville Hayes in Australia, good day. That's right. She said good day, everybody.
Up there in Montreal. She says from freezing Montreal. All right.
Yes. Somebody said T. Gray went old school this AM with the retro hoodie. That's right, people. Yes. Boom, baby, boom. Hey, we got Rayon from Egypt. What's happening? Yes, we will watch you. And you know who else we're watching? My homie, yours and mine, Monica from Budapest. What's happening, Monica? How you doing? I promise you, Monica, we don't search you out. Your name just kind of pops into our vision. I don't know. It's that reticular activating system thing going on here.
Bartlett, St. Louis.
There you go, Mark.
Yeah, I got in. Hey, so did you see Bart's TikTok video?
No, he did a TikTok video?
Yeah, he did a TikTok video. We're doing this challenge thing. This
what?
Challenge thing going on TikTok.
I gotta see Bart's TikTok video.
Bart,
somebody send me the link.
Bart did it.
Oh yeah, I want to see Bart's TikTok video. All right. Hey, we got Saeed from London. What's up, Saeed? And Charlene from Jamaica says, enough blessings. It's a pleasant morning here in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. There you go. How's my accent today, everybody? All right. Sajid from the UK. Sorry about that.
So Sharnay Howard says, can you shout out my 3-year-old son, JR? He is saying hi to y'all.
JR, good morning, JR. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, all right, let's see here. Oh, hey, look. Abimbola from Nigeria. Warm afternoon.
Warm afternoon. Awesome. Cool. Love it. Look at all of our beautiful people from literally everywhere. What a great way to start the year, guys. And you know what I feel? I feel flight school momentum growing. And so what is flight school? Flight school is our weekly coming together. This is our Saturday training. Every Saturday, we have a dynamic training from one of our top leaders. And today, we're having it from our top leader, your global master ambassador, and ours, Edwin Haynes. All right, this is 23 plus years of experience in the industry, serious success. And he sits at the top of the field in Ibüümerang, and he's got a great training for you as we close out the month of January. So go ahead and get your teams on, because that's what we do here in flight school. We get training. We also get updates and announcements from your Vice President of Marketing, that handsome dude over there in the multicolored hoodie, Mark Cathcart. Yes.
And none other than Mr. T. Gray, the VP of Operations, over there in that retro hoodie. Oh, hey, it's coming out of the ring. Go,
Yeah.
go, go.
I love these hoodies.
Folks.
Yes. All right. So cool. So you ready to rock and roll, bro?
Yes.
We got to get that. We got to get to Edwin Haynes.
I'm helping Mr. Haynes right now.
Oh, you are? Okay. Okay. Well, cool. Well, then here's what, how about I get us started with the disclaimer?
Oh yeah, no. Hold on. I got slides. I'm putting the slides.
You
in.
got it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. You stop me? Okay.
I got you.
You got me. You got me? Got me. Oh, speaking of you got me, hold on a second. I got it. Zamps over here.
Uh-oh. Hey.
All right. All right, guys, it's disclaimer time. Disclaimer time. And folks, I just want to let you guys know that the disclaimer is really an important part of your presentations and trainings, because you know what? One of the reasons why people join Ibüümerang is they want to make money, whether it's a little or a lot. And so we do talk about money and the opportunity, but guess what? No income is guaranteed, okay? What a person's going to make is entirely up to them, and it's tied to their efforts. You do a little, you can make a little. You do a lot, you have the ability to make a lot. What you're going to do and what you're going to make is entirely up to the man or the woman in the mirror. So we want you to know that we've got a great compensation plan. It's the same for everyone, but the results that people get out of it are going to vary. So we love you guys, and we love our disclaimer. And we love Shauna Lee Clayton. We don't know where you're from, Shauna, but good morning to you too. And you know what? You're amazing too, Shauna.
All right, cool. Hey, we got some birthdays this past week.
We sure did. We had some diamond birthdays.
We had a birthday. Happy birthday. You do that song? What song is that? What song do you do?
I do the medley. You start out with the regular happy birthday to you, and then when you finish, you break into happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Johnny Wimbrey. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wimbrey. Hey, and Mr. Jex had a birthday too.
Michael
Michael
Jex,
Diamond Ambassador. No singing allowed on Michael Jex's birthday slide.
Happy birthday, Jex. What's up, bro? Happy birthday.
All right, good deal.
All right.
All right, diamond shirts are in. Mr. Tunde, VP of BÜM Gear, wants to get those diamond shirts to you. They are in, and they are going to be shipped this coming week. So, ladies and gentlemen, and you know, it took time. Okay, so look, here it is. T. Gray's got it on. There
This shirt is amazing. This was worth the wait. I'm telling you, this is our best t-shirt ever. Best one ever.
Let me stop sharing. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Best t-shirt ever. This shield is like made, it's like a patch. Oh. And the shirt is like great heavy material. I got like a little fuzz from my hoodie on it though. Yeah.
Hey, Stephen Thomas, T. Gray has been working out.
I have been. I'm on that grind. Yeah. But anyway, this t-shirt though, Tunde, if you were watching, our VP of BÜM Gear, dude, you have outdone yourself with this t-shirt. This t-shirt is like amazing. Like if you didn't order one of these guys, or can you still order them?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
This shirt is like the bomb though. It's like,
so Tunde, if you're watching, man, can you tell us if they can order them still?
Yeah.
I think Dwayne Greer said nope. Okay, Dwayne, you're in the know. How do you know, Dwayne?
This is like, it's made out of something different though. This shirt is like perfect, bro. Perfect.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
So anyways, you guys are getting those shirts. They're going out. And you know, the reason it took so long is a couple of times they came back and we were checking the quality and the quality wasn't there. And Ibüümerang does not put anything out without being top quality. Okay. So
Right.
that's why they were delayed.
Yeah, the
okay,
first
hold
few
on,
versions
hold on.
would not have made you react. Like that was my genuine reaction to this shirt.
Mhm.
I'm like,
So-
oh, it's awesome. The shirt is a winner.
Cool stuff.
I'm okay.
Oh, here you go. No,
Uh-oh.
no, I lost you. All right, is my screen showing?
Yeah, you're sharing your desktop though.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Mhm.
Let's do a new share. New share.
There
There we go.
There you go.
Good. All right, cool. So diamond shirts are in. And hey, if you want any boom gear like this cool hoodie, or you know what, they can't get the hoodie you were wearing, huh?
No, it's a throwback. I don't think it's
That was
yeah, I
special.
think I gotta
So-
stop doing that to the people coming on here with
Yeah,
things that
yeah,
they
you
can't
can
get.
do that, right? Come on, dude.
That's not
Gotta
nice.
wear stuff that people can buy.
That's not-
So
But they can get this
bottom
cool
line
mug
is,
though.
if you want to get like these hoodies, go to boomgear.com. Boomgear.com. So cool. All right. Mr. Cesar Munoz, Blue Diamond Ambassador, is on a worldwide tour. This guy is knocking it out of the park. So let's see here. So where's he at today? Where is he at right now? Let's see here. So today is what? The 30th. So he's in Northern California. So, and then tomorrow he is going to be in Tijuana. And then in February, so he's been to Puerto Rico, he's been to Dallas, he was in Modesto. I saw them putting people in the system. They were knocking it out of the park. He's still in Northern California. He'll be in Tijuana tomorrow. Then he's going to be in February in Mexico. He's going to start off his world tour in Mexico. And Los Cabos is out, okay? But on the 10th, he's going to be in Mazatlan. He'll be in Toluca on the 13th and 14th. He'll be in Pachuca on the 15th and 16th. He'll be in Querétaro on the 17th and 18th. Then he goes to Panama, Costa Rica, Chile, over to Spain, to England, and then back to Cancun. So he is knocking it out of the park. And oh, hey, Tunde said, which ones are still available, Tunde? The diamond shirts? Yes. Yes, the diamond shirts are available. I think he said the diamond shirts are still available.
Nice. Nice. Hey, I had to, you're going over Cesar's schedule. It made me hot, so I had to go get my Ibüümerang towel. My God, Cesar is a beast. Do we have any more of these? I sent Cesar a bunch of these so that he's getting all hot and sweaty, running all over the world.
Okay.
Tell me
Okay,
that
so the
Ibüümerang
diamond
story.
tee is still available. Yes, you can still get the diamond tee. So cool, good stuff. Thank you, Mr. Tunde. All right, Cesar, rock and roll, brother. Loving what you're doing and loving how you are setting the example. The speed of the team is the speed of the leader. So you're knocking it out of the park. Ooh, okay. Did you guys catch that clubhouse last Sunday?
Dude, what happened? Like it was supposed to be kind of we got on and it was just gonna be a cool little get together for maybe about an hour or so, and it turned into an event.
Yeah. So
It was epic.
What that?
It was epic.
Yeah, it was epic, man. And 5 hours, and we had some special guests.
Dude,
Hold on a second. Yeah, so Lisa Grossman and Pete Vargas. Pete Vargas has shared the stage at the 10X conference with Mr. Grant Cardone. So
Yes.
this clubhouse was fire. So it's on YouTube. It's on our YouTube channel. So get over there and take a look. Take a listen, actually. Take a listen. Because Clubhouse is all about audio.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know what? I've been waiting for something like this, because you know, the texting, the social channels, they're all about visual, okay? And you got to read and you look at the visuals, and it's really cool. But Clubhouse is all about audio. Audio is awesome. So it's a new thing, man. And if you're good at talking and speaking and getting across value verbally, this is your platform. So it's cool. All right.
Yes, sir. That was just absolutely phenomenal. So I just want to encourage everybody, don't miss any Ibüümerang event that you are qualified to attend. You just never know what incredible life nuggets, business nuggets, wealth nuggets, whatever nuggets you're going to get. And I'm going to tell you right now, I just wasn't expecting Lisa Grossman. I just totally have so much respect for her. She's a longtime friend of HB and also an icon and very respected in the network marketing community. I wasn't expecting her to be on, and Pete Vargas and things that he shared. And then Holton was he was just in a zone. He was in a zone. And so the things that were shared and the questions that you guys asked that just prompted some really good information. Guys, we've got events coming up. Make sure that you take them seriously and that you always jump on.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, let's make sure that people are getting on this call, because we don't have a whole lot to cover. And so Mr. Haynes is going to be coming up soon. So tag everybody, get your teams on. It's not enough for you to be on. You've got to get your teams on too. All right. Last Saturday, you guys knocked it out of the park. So this Saturday, you've got to beat the record from last Saturday. That's how this works. So Facebook stars, and I know you guys are already on a roll. You guys are knocking it out of the park so far. So we'll see where we end up. But stars donated on last Saturday's flight school were provided the equivalent servings of 4,856 servings of nutrition for children around the world in need. So, ladies and gentlemen, make it happen this weekend too. And this is special, man. Edwin Haynes, your global master ambassador. He doesn't get on very often. So let's blow this one out of the water and show Mr. Haynes that you guys love the kids and love to give stars for everything that he's going to be talking about and training on this morning. So this is going to be incredible. All right. Oh, look at this. Secret.
Oh, look. Yeah, I saw this. And I was excited and I was concerned.
You had a good reason to be concerned. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we had a contest, and it's all about the new AR filter, okay? The Boomer filter, the Boomer game. And Paul Havoc, Fred Hill, and who's this one down here? This guy, Mark Kithcart. And I only scored 9, and I won. Okay, we were gonna, give 3 winners, a $10 BÜM Gear credit. So Fred Hill, you rock and roll, bro. You knocked it out of the park. You got 255. Paula Pavic, 79. Your score was 79. Me, 9. So how did I get on? Well, I just showed up and just did a couple of different things on my phone because nobody was sending us the screenshots. So a couple of people did. They screenshotted, and then they sent it to us, but they sent it to us incorrectly. Okay. So don't lose by default. Don't lose by default. So let's do this. You know what we'll do?
What are we gonna do?
We'll run it for one more week. So Fred, you're gonna get your $10 BÜM Gear credit, okay? You're gonna get your BÜM Gear credit. But you guys need to send it. You need to send a screenshot of your high score to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. All right, good deal. Okay, yeah, somebody's saying that It's my voice is fading in and out. Is that it? Something going on there?
No, I think you're fine.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Okay, cool. So so let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So go ahead, get that boomer game and knock it out of the park this week, guys, and follow the instructions.
Okay, awesome,
Right.
awesome. Hey, you know, I just circling back to Clubhouse because people are still talking about it. There, some folks, you know, Clubhouse is in beta stage and it's iPhone only. Do you know some of our Iboomerang family went and bought iPhones just so that they could be on?
Yeah, they did. They did. And you know what? I was reading up a little bit about Clubhouse and how Clubhouse is exploding. They are getting an Android in place because they know they're missing a big part of you know, population of folks that really want to get on Clubhouse that have Android phones. So they're working on it.
Yep, yeah, they certainly are.
Yeah.
But that was just a great show of commitment. And they were like, I'm going to be on this event no matter what, if I got to go get an iPhone. So for two things, congratulations on being a person who, you know, doesn't let small obstacles stand in the way. And number two, you know, welcome to iPhone land.
Mr. Wimbrey actually was texting me while the Clubhouse was going on. He goes, what is the best iPad to buy? Because Mr. Wimbrey is an Android user, and he went out and immediately, as soon as I sent him the iPad Pro with the Magic Keyboard, he immediately said, bought it.
Wow. I just wish though that you didn't tell people that Mr. Wimbrey was an Android user, because I really don't want everybody to know that you can go Black Diamond without an iPhone.
That is not right, TJ. You can go Black Diamond with an Android. It's okay.
It's just a little bit harder.
We overcome more. Mr. Wimbrey had to overcome more. So who knows? If he didn't have an Android, maybe he would have been higher. All right, never mind. All right. Okay, we got Zens. Everybody's getting Zens. You getting Zens, Tigger?
Yes, I got it. I put one in right at the beginning of the show, and I'm just so excited that everybody here is that people are getting their Zens. We monitor this thing so closely and so aggressively throughout the week, and I want to give a congratulations to Gregory in France, who just got his Zens just a couple of days ago. So Zens is landing all over the world, and we are pressing to get everybody their full order ASAP.
Yeah, Dwayne Greer just got another pack. So it's coming, and you know, there's no shortage of it. I mean, we have a ton of it, and we are getting it out every single day. It's going out, you know, literally thousands and thousands of boxes are leaving our warehouses. So yeah, it's going out as fast as we can possibly get it out. All right. Now, there are some customs clearance issues. This is something we did not anticipate. So every country is a little bit different, okay? So we can send it to England, no problem. We can send it to France, no problem. But New Zealand and Chile, there are some issues around customs clearance.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Australia and Costa Rica, we're not quite sure yet about that. So, but here's the deal. If you have not received your Zens and you live in New Zealand and Chile, okay, check in with us first. And you know, if you haven't received it, but if customs calls you and requests an invoice or receipt for pickup, so customs will contact you, and if they request an invoice or receipt for pickup, then you're going to need to email us at support@iboomerang.com. Okay.
Correct. And give us the information. So I can shed just a little bit of light on this. So we have some countries where in order to pick up your Zens, your country is requiring your tax ID. So that's kind of the situation we had like in Chile. Or some countries require a more detailed invoice or a more specific invoice. Contact customer service. we can get you what you need to get your Zents cleared through your customs. Some countries have requested a customs document that spells out the details about Zents. No problem. Contact customer support and supply the name and email address and phone number of the customs agent or customs department. We will send it directly to them. We had to do that with Australia. So somebody said in the chat, no Zents in Australia. Not true. We had a bunch of folks in Australia who got their Zents. So if you're having a problem with your Zents, support@iboomerang.com and we'll help you get that Zents. All right. So we'll help you out, guys.
Cool. All right. Golden tickets are in the Zents orders. All right. So if you are getting Zents, so you're either going to get 100 free boomerangs or you're going to get a $10 boom gear credit in your Zents orders. It's random. We don't know which ones they're going in. We have no idea. The people that are stuffing the packages, we just give them to them and we say, don't look at the mailing address label. And they actually stuff them. And then they put the labels, the mailing labels on top. So bottom line is we don't know which one and who is going to get the golden ticket. So just watch out. So watch for those. All right.
And just one more thing on Zents. You know, there may be some specific issues in different countries. The leaders in those countries reach out to us and we'll always work with you to try to see what we can do, if anything, to create, to work with you on solutions. Like we had to do that. We're working through things with Jamaica. So just keep it coming. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right, over $547,000 saved to date. That is $22,000 since Tuesday. $22,000 since Tuesday.
Ooh, that's big. What happened?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, it was just everybody kind of woke up and started putting their bills in. Or
you know what? People came to their senses.
That could be true too.
They said, "Bill Genius makes sense."
Hey,
I will keep going.
So I put in another bill. I put in my pest control bill finally, so I could save a bunch of money on my cell phone and my internet and cable bill, and I was just waiting. So I put in my pest control bill, so that just went in. And you know what? Hey, I got some videos.
Oh, I want to see the videos.
Let's see them.
Email that thing about for my own personal use. I have saved $1,115 in my AT&T bill. I have also received a $30 loyalty credit on my T-Mobile account. Again, Bill Genius, give it a try. It's simple, easy, and effective. Bye for now.
I love that. Oh my God, $1,130.
Yeah, hold on, there's another one, and there's more.
This is very good from those units. And remember that Bill Genius saved me over $1,700 from cable bill. I am so excited about this technology. You'll be telling me more. Thank you,
Did she say $1,700, bro?
$1,700 just on her cable bill.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Those
sir.
are phenomenal. Where can we find those?
You can find those at the Bill Genius YouTube channel.
Very nice.
YouTube
I'm all
channel.
over.
Yeah.
See, I had to ask you before you asked me, and I said iBoom Hub, and I was wrong.
No.
Yeah, that was a preemptive strike.
Okay, cool.
So now I do want to say something to all of our champions and family members so that this can get spread out to the team. We're going to have a kind of a do's and don'ts training coming up soon. We're working with the advocacy team to put some things together because we know that a lot of times when people do the don'ts, they don't realize that it's a don't. You know, so most of the time it's unintentional. There's a few times when people do the wrong thing and we're like, hey, why are you doing that? But one thing that we do want to make sure that we put out there is that when you're getting customers, you cannot sign up a person for them, right? You can't like take your friend or your neighbor and sign them up as a customer. They need to do it themselves. So you can send them a boomerang, but they have to go ahead and complete whatever process for iGo, for Vibe, or Build Genius themselves. It is illegal to sign someone else up. And the same thing with being an ambassador. You know, send someone your link, your username, you know, whatever they need to join, but let them do it themselves. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows that. I want you leaders out there, everybody who's watching is a leader, make sure people on your team know that. There's more information about that coming. But if you heard what I just said and you understand it, just put in the chat, got it. All right, I want to see everybody. Did you get it? If you understand what I just said, I want to see got it in the chat. Got it. All right, cool. Perfect. Okay. Back to you, Mark.
All right. Thanks for that commercial break. All right, good deal. And if you've got a testimonial you want to share and be on Flight School and Top Gun Spotlight, email your testimonial to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. All right, good deal. Sapphire Splash postponed. So we had to postpone it for your safety. We did not want to get down there because, and this started on January 26th, where you have to show a negative test, a negative COVID test before you get on a plane coming to the US. So we wanted to postpone that just because it's all about keeping you guys safe and healthy.
Yes.
All right. New year, new you. We got a promo going, and this is the last week. All right, get a fresh
in the
start.
last 2 days of this promo. 2 days, folks, 2 days.
Yes, sir. So get a fresh start, get qualified. 2 new ambassadors at Coach or Hire get a $50 bonus. So again, we call it fresh start because whether you've been here for 1 week, 1 day, or 1 year, just get a fresh start in 2021. So how do you do that? Sponsor 2 new ambassadors at Coach or Hire on your front line and get a $50 bonus. That rolls right into, we're doing a drawing. For every 2 that you put in, you get 1 entry into the Sapphire Splash Cabo trip. So now that it's been delayed, okay, and postponed, we are going to be doing a drawing. Now, we've done a drawing for the last 2 weeks in a row. Okay, so the last 2 weeks we've done a drawing. But today, what we are going to do is we're going to draw again. I'm not sure how many more weeks we're going to draw. This may be the last week, but you guys have been incredible. You've been putting you've been getting your 2, and we've been putting entries in for you. So I've got the bowl.
The magic bowl.
Yep, and I need some music. T-Gray, you got some
Music.
Hold on, listen. I got it. Mixing music.
It's all about perfect timing. Gotta stay on my grind. They try to leave me behind it.
All right.
Now I'm about to blow down.
Are you ready?
Now I'm about to go down.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Put my glasses on. Thomas Maldini.
Thomas Maldini.
Thomas Maldini. You are the winner.
You are
Thomas
the winner. Way to go, Thomas.
Flash. All right. Cool. let's do this. Let's get back into it.
Congratulations to Thomas
Maldini.
Thomas Maldini. Awesome.
So the winners so far are Blanca Orellana, Jamie Avalos, and now Thomas Maldini.
Very nice.
All right.
Great job.
All right, Mr. T. Gray, take this one.
All right, this is our boomerang promotion. So you give booms, you get booms. You get 10 activated new customers, and we'll give you those 10 boomerangs back. And these are iGo or Build Genius customers. So that's what's happening. People are really picking up in the last week of the month here. And once you get to 50 customers, not only will we have given you those 50 boomerangs back, but we're going to give you an extra 50. So now you got 50 customers, you got 100 boomerangs total. And then when you get to 100 customers, not only will we have given you all 100 boomerangs back and 50 boomerangs, but we're going to give you an extra 100 boomerangs. So altogether, you got 200 boomerangs for doing what? Building your business, getting more customers. And remember, these are iGo, Build Genius customers, and they've got to sign themselves up. Great job, everybody. Congratulations to everybody who's done this. You are on the wall over at iboomhub.com. And so from time to time, we miss people. It's not intentional. If we missed you, just let us know. We'll double check, and then we'll give you your boomerangs and add you to the list.
Cool. Rank advancement rewards. Director, $200. Senior director, $400. Executive director, $600. Sapphire, $1,000. Ruby, $2,000. Emerald, $3,000. Diamond, $5,000. Blue diamond, $10,000. Black diamond, luxury timepiece. And I did that quickly, and we got to read it every time because we also do a podcast. This goes to podcast. So rank advancement rewards.
Love them. They are the best.
Cool. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay, so 2 more days. We've got people who got off the train too early. It wasn't their stop. They want to get back on. So if you have people who have gone inactive, quit, gave up, but they didn't do it on bad terms, we're letting them back in. All they have to do is reactivate their subscription. If you need customer service to help you with that, no problem. Support at iboomerang.com. They can open up that back office so that that person can pay their subscription and get back in the game as if nothing ever happened. Okay. Of course, this excludes anybody who was terminated for bad behavior or chargebacks or anything like that. But other than that, we've got some great things coming up. Can't tell you what it is, but now's a great time to get back on the grind. And that rhyme.
Cool. And here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Let me stop sharing. He's not on. Mr. Haynes.
You lost him?
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Haynes, we need you. All right. So in the meantime, here's what we can do. I've got a video to play, another video. Let's play that, and let's give Mr. Haynes a little bit of time to come on. And we can play Mr. Okay, so this is Poland is getting their Zens.
You make me feel good. You make me feel good. You make me feel.
Hi guys, this is Maciek from Poland. Dzień dobry in Zakopane, the most famous ski resort in Poland, and it's super cold outside, although I am super excited and very warm inside. The reason is, look what I've got. Look what I've got. I've just received a parcel, and I believe this is the very first time when Zens arrived to Poland. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna start using it now, and I got it.
Make me feel good. You make me feel good. You make me feel.
I love that. Zens in Poland.
Yes. All right, cool.
Did you see that snow?
Yes, it is. It is cold over there, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Haynes. Mr. Haynes.
There he is.
Lord
Here he
Jesus,
comes.
He is on. So he can get on. So come on and join us, Mr. Haynes. your global master ambassador. He's got a training for you guys today that is going to be off the charts.
All right.
Good morning, Mr. Haynes.
Hey, I feel like T. Gray with my shirt on today.
Dude, you are busting out of that t-shirt. How many push-ups did you do this morning?
I did do some this morning, T. Gray. I wanted to make sure the shirt looked right on me.
Dude, you are killing the game. I love it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, baby. The gun show. The gun show. Yes.
Hey, everybody, that's what the shirt would do for you.
Hey, you guys are coming for me, man. I gotta up my game right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Hey,
do
Mark,
some
we
push-ups
coming
right
for
now.
you, man. Mark, you're not the only sexy one in this company, man.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh,
And you
man.
know what? We love you, Mr. Haynes, and we are just so excited about the training that you're going to deliver today because you have so much experience. You've created a ton of success. You helped and coached a lot of people. And I know it's strategic that you are on here closing out the first month of the year. And so I just really hope everybody pays close attention to what you share.
Absolutely. Thanks, T. Gray and MK for what you all do and the commitment that you have. First of all, getting up every single Saturday and doing your jobs through the week, but every single Saturday, you never miss this call. And so thanks for your commitment as well, guys.
Awesome. Beautiful.
All right.
Awesome. Floor is yours, sir.
Roll then. I won't hold them long. I tell you, this won't be a 5-hour call as Mr. HB did, which was incredible. It didn't seem like 5 hours on Sunday, but I can tell you that Clubhouse call was incredible. And we get many bits of that when we do these flight schools with all of our leadership that's here. And so I want to welcome you all to this section of the flight school. Of course, our two VPs there are always committed, just like you are as well to the company. So we're proud to have you. Go on and make sure you get your messages out to your team. Make sure that enough people are here as well. You never, hopefully, you're doing it in the beginning of the call anyway, getting people up that may be, waking up a little later or on different time zones or what have you. Good morning. We do say good afternoon, good evening to people that are all over the world who watch our broadcast that we have here. And I look forward to doing these calls. Here it is. We are into the end of the first month of the new year already. That means time is not waiting for anyone. And it's very important that we do our part as I'm going to deem this the year of the rebound for many people in their businesses. And not that we went backwards. We had a great year still, despite what took place with the pandemic. We still were a percentage over the previous year. Not where we wanted to be, as you heard before Mr. Bugg speaking about, because we have big, audacious goals of what we're looking to accomplish for you and your family. But this is definitely a year of the rebound and for us to skyrocket in growth. And I'm going to talk about a few things. I do have some notes I'm going to give you today. This is somewhat of a napkin training, even though I have it printed out. It printed out from my phone as I was taking some notes. I wanted to share with you all. I get so many people that ask, what is it that you're reading? What are you doing? And what are the thought processes that you have? And I was reading, as I always do, different peer articles. And I read one and something that they were talking about successful people, and it resonated with me. And I said, you know what, I'm going to talk about some of this stuff this week on Flight School today. And so we'll get into that as well. But I want you all to understand something here. And I say the year of the rebound, it really could be like a slingshot. And what I mean by that is sometimes things seem like it's pulling you back, but it's a setup to thrust you forward. It is a setup to thrust you forward. Sometimes you may see things happening and it could look like it may be adverse effect that may be happening to you. It may seem like sometimes when the pruning takes place, sometimes when the season of people who are around you are no longer around you anymore. It is the pruning effect. Sometimes some of the things that you thought would be that you would use, or methods or whatever, there's a cleansing that takes place. And after you go through any storm, any shower, any rain, typically I can tell you the sun comes out. And I can tell you right now, for many of you all right now, I want you to get ready, because there's a brighter day that's happening, even brighter days ahead of you right now. And I want us to be prepared for those brighter days. Not that we had bad days, but you always in life have a situation where there's a stormy type of feeling or misty type of weather. For some reason, I've grown to like the challenges. Some reason I'm more calmer during the storm, because I already know what's going to happen after that. And that's why I get a chance to, as humans, we get a chance to choose our mood, just like our mood rings, just like we talk about, we get a chance to choose how it is we're going to project life, or how we receive different things. And I want you always to be in a position that you're going to be in a position of control of the way that you feel, of the way that you think. And that is something that I had to work over the years to master. I often say this, all right to have a not so good moment, but it's never good to have a bad day. And it's just something that I've adopted as a philosophy for myself. It has served me well over the years to be able to think like that. And I want you all to have that same control and poise as you go through life, because there's something great that's going to happen within you, to you, and through you. This is something that I know for a fact can happen once you accept what I'm talking about. And I'm going to talk about a few things. And so I want you to get ready, get your notepads, and if it's notepads still, or your digital devices, or whatever it is that you use to take your notes, by all means, get ready for that. And let's get ready to do some things, and make sure you do something. I know Anna's watching. I better say something. Anna's going to get you if you don't get those stars in there. She don't know I'm talking about it, but make sure you get your stars on Facebook and all of that stuff. Good to support the BÜM Foundation. Let's continue to be have the giving spirit that this company was based on, that Mr. Bugs and Mrs. Bugs has put together in terms of how we give out goodwill. Because goodwill, when you give it out without expecting anything, it typically comes back to you multiplied. And so let's do our part to make that happen as well, and get ready to make this a good year. I'm gonna give you something else too here. Talking to the good friend of mine, and business partner of ours, and I know he's watching now. I don't want to get into his name and stuff. I don't know if he wants me to discuss that, but we had a great discussion after we did a bit of a counseling session, and he brought something to my attention. And I mentioned something about the year of the rebound. I want you to follow me for a minute here. And as we were talking, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And it made me feel so secure about where we are going, and where we are as a company, and where we are as a society and in the world. And he said, you know what, Ed? This pandemic that happened, it hurt quite a few people. And people are, still trying to find their way and navigate their way through this time. I know, and this is me adding to it, that certain businesses, they thrive during this time if they offered things that were necessary for what was happening. If you had PPE, personal protection equipment, you know, the sanitizers that was out there went crazy. Grocery stores went crazy. You know, Procter and Gamble, I think I call them right, who sell different supplies and paper towels and tissue, and you can go on and on. Those things thrived. And there's always a season, depending on where you are, you want something that could be an economy equalizer. And I know we have things that are deemed economy equalizer within our system. And so when I look at how things could happen for us, I knew what he was talking about made sense. And I'm going to talk about this as well. This is what I'm going to give you. He said, you know, when was the last pandemic? There was the big pandemic that happened. I think he told me it was we went back, it was 1919. 1919 was a big pandemic. He said, Ed, you know what happened? Many people were crying and saying the same thing. I don't want to wear a mask. Y'all trying to control us. The same talk that you hear now, varied talks, you're losing my freedoms, blah, blah, blah. And you heard me say that before, that I'm going to bet on the human race every time, because we've always come out on the better side of any adverse things that can humanly or possibly happen from a human perspective. We've conquered wars, we've conquered pandemics, we've conquered different ailments and illnesses and all of the different things I could go on that we've conquered, and depressions, great depressions and great recessions, and we've overcome all of those things. So I bet on the human race every time. I bet on leadership every time, in which we have it. A lot of people say, what's the difference between your company and this company? Is it the product? Is it the comp plan? Well, all of that could be debatable, but you can't debate leadership. And when you have the right leadership, you can navigate yourself out of anything. But let me give you something about that conversation. He said there was a pandemic that happened in 1919 and the markets were crashing and all kinds of things took place. People were concerned and many people died. Very similar to what happened. But he said, you know what happened after that? And I'm asking you right now, do you all know, if you know any of our history buffs, do you know what happened after the 1919 situation? It was called the Roaring '20s. The Roaring '20s. Every 100 years, it seems like something like this happens. This is not new to us as a world, as a society, as human beings or human becomings. This started, I know for a fact, in 2019, we had this pandemic beginning to take off and take root. And 2020, we went through, some people deemed as a tough time for some people, for many people. And true enough, they had their issues. And God bless the families that were negatively impacted from that. But I can tell you there's a sign on the other side of this. After the markets crashed and all the things, people like Charles Schwab and the Rockefellers, and you can name it, they had one of the biggest times of their lives financially, because the financial world turned in 1920s. It turned around financially for many people. There's a time that's happening right now 100 years later. It started a pandemic. We are already seeing that people are having, within the fintech space and financial world, you're seeing what's happening right now. There's some movement that's taking place. Markets are going through the roof already. People who are able to invest and get themselves in a business that can serve. Travel took off because they had things that were taking place then and all kinds of stuff that happened. And we were being pulled back at that time, 100 years ago, a good setup for a come up. We're now 100 years later, conscious and alive because we're talking to each other right now. We have been pulled back, setting up for a big comeback. Our travel division will rebound like never before. People will take cruises like never before. People will fly and go places. We will do the Morocco trip and celebrate with the Sapphires in Europe. We would do the Mexico trip. We can't wait to go. You know, they're getting the shots and the different things that we need to be able to move around. And we will rebound, and people are going to want to travel at a discount. We will. That division will happen. They're going to want to have their own mood. They're going to have that, and they need it now. Zents is popular right now. I can't wait to see what happens when we can move around more with Vibe and all the different things that we have from the rideshare perspective. And different things that we're doing to participate in the way that things are going. We don't need anything else, even though this company has a plan to do even more. Build Genius, what a better time. What better time than now to help people who need savings on their bills, to give them an opportunity free of charge to load their bills up into the system and cut back on something that they're paying out when so many people need exactly what we have. And so I'm telling you right now, when it looks like it could be cloudy and it looks like things could be a little grim and everything's not in favor of where you're going, you're being set up to be thrusted forward. And I can't wait to see the results of what takes place. You have to be prepared for it. I'm super excited. Matter of fact, I want you to do it right now for yourself. Say, I am super excited about where I am going. I am super excited about where I am going. If you're super excited, give me some 5s or 7s or whatever you all do. Let me know that you're in here and I'm talking to somebody. I want you to, if you're super excited, if you know what I'm talking about makes sense, makes sense, please show me that you understand where I'm coming from as I give you some information today. We're going into the new roaring 20s. I don't know what they're going to call it this time, but we're going to be roaring forward as an organization, as a company. We're going to strengthen up as a company. We're going to strengthen up as an organization. We're going to move forward with positivity, with like minds, with an insatiable work ethic. We're going to do what successful people do. They capitalize on the moment. No matter what the obstacles may be, they can see a clear future even when it's cloudy. Let me give you some things here about successful people. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. And this is what I was taking some notes on. And I said, you know what, I'm going to take part of what I gathered and I'm going to share a little bit of what I was thinking. I mean, what I got out of this. And so how do successful people think? And there's many variations of this. And I just took something that made some sense to me and want to share it with you, okay? Let's talk about these. I'm gonna try to get through this in a timely fashion and not carry this call out too long, as we always like to say. But I think this is some key things and some points that you probably want to go in, and if you're not already implementing or thinking like this, it is a good time for you to jot down some notes and do what's commonly said successful people do. Number one, if I can, there are some numbers to them, but I will elaborate on some of these things as I go through. Number one, successful people love what they do. They love their job. They love the business they're involved in. They love the role that they play in any business, job, or whatever. They typically love what they do. And that's why they are successful. Most successful people have taken the time to find out who they are and what makes them tick. Their work resonates with every fiber of their being, and they love what they do. As your global master ambassador, not just in title, but as a distributor, as a proud member of the incredible society of network marketers. I am a global ambassador for network marketing. I am proud to let people know that I have a network marketing business in my portfolio. And I enjoy every bit of my role in this company. I am comfortable with myself, even with my imperfections. And I acknowledge that I do have them, but I don't focus on the imperfections. I accept them. I accepted myself, and I am moving forward, but I love what I do. No one should, I don't claim, and I don't want to say speak for anyone, but I don't claim to be perfect. I may misstep in my speaking today. I may, because of bad habits are coming up, I may jumble up some words. That's part of the imperfection that I have to some people, a judgment maybe, or thinking, but guess what? The me that I am, as I tell you from time to time, is good enough, and I have accepted that. I may not speak as well as a Holton Buggs. I may not be as in shape and as cool as Mark Hitcart, but I look good as Edwin Haynes. I've accepted who I am, and that's why, you know, people can see when you're confident within yourself and you're confident within your role, people will tend to gravitate toward you because you exude the confidence of who you are, and it's okay. They don't even see the imperfections that you may think other people see because you have accepted who you are, and you are now giving the positive energy, and people are attracted to positive energy. The thing about it is, have you accepted you? Have you accepted your role? Have you accepted your contribution to society and what you were brought here for? Have you now found the purpose of who you are and why you're here? And living in that moment? Whenever you find that and accept that, life as it is today will get much better as you move toward your future. That's why I love what I do. I got excited talking about being on flight school. Something just came over me and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just a good feeling because I get ready to now talk to some of my colleagues and my business partners and people that we're going to conquer the world with, and we're now having like-minded sessions together, and we're getting ready to move forward. And no, I take that back. We are moving forward. Let me correct myself. I tell you, I may misspeak sometimes, but I am conscious enough to accept when I make a mistake, and I turn around and I go and correct the mistake, and I move forward and not worry about what happened in the past. That was a prime example of what I mean. Not perfect. Number two, successful people will see it through. They will see it through. Even when things look grim, or there are huge obstacles in the way of success, successful people persevere toward achieving their goals. No matter what the obstacle may be. You've heard me say, I'm going to go over it, around it, under it, or straight through it. I've always had that same type of spirit and mindset. There was nothing going to hold me back. I'm like water. Water always find a way around something. It's always looking for a crack. It's always looking to do something. It's going to look to burst through. Guess what? You need to be looking to find a way to burst through and get around certain obstacles, because some obstacles are just naturally there. Some obstacles will be placed there. And you have to understand, some of it is on purpose. Some of the obstacles you have, it could be somebody that you're close to that's giving you a challenge. It could be a spouse. It could be a family member. It could be somebody who don't understand. Everybody's not cheering for your success. Some of them are cheering for your failure, quite honestly. They love looking for it. I don't worry about them. What they think about me is none of my business. What they think about you is none of your business. But I'm looking forward, and I will always see it through. You should always see it through. That's what successful people do. Under no circumstances will I back down. Under no circumstances will I ever give up. And I'm gonna give you some of the other things that I'm talking about here, but let's keep going, because I don't want this. I can go on these points here. I got about 12 points I want to talk about, and I don't want to elaborate on all of them because I know we will run out of time. But I want to give you the goods in a small chunk of time so this can stick with you, because I want us to have a good setup, because we're in the roaring 20s again. We're coming back roaring like never before. We're going to finish and go through, not finish, but we're going to blast through the $50 billion plan that's been set. But we have to do it with the mindset first. I would find, number 3, I would find a better way. I will find a better way. Successful people always look to find a better way. When they see that the system isn't working any longer, or the way that they're doing things isn't working any longer, they brainstorm ideas and making something that may seem broken or may be broken or need some attention, they find a way to make it work again. That's something that we do in this office, in our office all the time. We come together, we noodle things, Mark, T. Gray. We always say we noodle things. We go over, and Mark sent over some things to me this week as we were putting the schedule together for these calls and working with different people and different promotions. And when we check to see how did this promotion work and how did it not work, and brainstorm. This is where counsel comes in to play. I'm always counseling. As much as I've grown to know, I know that I don't know everything. And I always counsel with people. I was on the phone with T. Gray yesterday, and we were breaking down some things in the system of what we need to correct and things that we need to do. I'm always talking to the different parts of different people in the company and keeping up what's happening in some of the stuff with customer service and the different people and all the different people that's out there. Tunde was just on the phone this morning with him and going over things and what's working, how can we do this, and what do we, Mr. Bugs, always counseling or talking to like-minded people. And that's what you should do, your accountability partner, and making sure that you're on the right path to success. And so I'm looking to brainstorm. I'm always looking to make it better. And you should be looking to make it better as you move along. That's the sign of being a successful successful person. Number 4, I have successful people have their days mapped out. You've heard me talk about this. The flight school calendar is something that you can have. Successful people don't freestyle through the day. They don't. I don't freestyle through my day. There's enough things that come up. I don't need to be all over the place. I am going to be on purpose, and successful people have their days scheduled out, and they conquer the most important things first. They prioritize the most important things, and they cross it out if they're writing it down or on your digital thing or whatever it is that you do, but be on purpose every single day. You should already have your day mapped out when you get up because you've already planned it the day before. I'm reiterating something. You're going to hear me repeat things that I've been saying a long time, because what I am talking about now is what we live. Some people are going to get it. And see, I have to speak to you right now as if you're brand new, or acting brand new, as I love to say. There are some brand new people that's on this call. Some people pay big money to hear talks like this. We give it to you as a part. Listen, you can get started here for $1,000 at the most, get a real business that has unlimited income potential, and it comes with training for free. Think about what you have your hands on. Where else do you go and get peer mentorship of high-level people? Some of you all were on the Clubhouse, and many of you all were on the Clubhouse, and you had top-notch people on a call attracted by our CEO, Johnny Wimbery. Sam Bean was there. People who had experience. All of the diamonds. Luis Ventura, who's crushing it out. Cesar Munoz. Daniel and Toledo. Jackie Pippins and Jalen. Trey Harris. Fabricio. Abdi. I can go on and on. You have access to rubies and diamonds and the guilties of the world and all these different people that you have access to. Right now, you get it for free. You can't even pay for the years of leadership that you have access to. And I'm going to say the best story hadn't been told yet. We hadn't heard your story. Some of y'all will be triple crown diamonds in our organization. Some of you will attract triple crown diamonds in the organization. You hadn't seen it all. I would bet on this leadership any day. I would bet on Jex and Gary. I would bet on him. I would bet on Tommy Johnson. I would bet on that. Because I know what we have, because we have people who are committed to the process. But they do what we're talking about. They map their days out. They know exactly what they're going to do. It's on purpose. We're having success on purpose. And I want you to be a purpose-driven leader. And I want your success. You shouldn't be surprised by your success, because you've been in preparation. They've been pulling the slingshot back for a while. The issues that may be in your life right now, the issues that may surround you right now, is all pulling you back, getting ready for a come up. It's getting ready to thrust you forward like never before. This is not just talk. This is when you believe it and you prepare for it and you're willing to do the work for it. This is when things begin to happen for you and to you and through you. Number 5. Successful people may stumble, but they will not be a failure. You may stumble. It's part of the process. You may skin your knee. You may hurt your elbow. You may get a cut on your face from the stumble. This just may happen. And it's okay. It's part of life. It is part of your life. You just going on and dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and you keep moving forward. Successful people know that they won't succeed at everything. That don't mean they don't go through and go and at least give it a go for it. They're not afraid of failure. They're not afraid of skinning their knees. They're not afraid of what others may think of them for trying to succeed. What would have happened if Thomas Edison, if I'm not, yeah, I said it right, didn't do what he had to do for the lights? I think I called that right. One of them, whoever made the light bulb, I'm stumbling. But it's all right. You know what I'm talking about. What if the Wright brothers, who created the airplane, when they were telling them, even his father said the airplanes wouldn't work, but what if the Wright brothers didn't go through the process and create the airplane for us to fly around the world like we're about to take off in our travel division? What if they didn't continue to go through that process and failed many times? Successful people turn failures into learning experiences. They keep going strong, knowing that their success is right around the corner. Okay? They already know. I'm going to go through a few failures. I'm going to go through a few no's. I'm going to go through a few obstacles. I'm going to go and have these challenges, but I do understand that I will not give up. I will persevere. I will move forward. I will go around it. I will go through it. I will go under it. I will do what it takes. Guess what? I know my success is coming. They know this. They expect this. It reminds me of some people that we've been working with in HB, and I was around, and the guys were talking about that. They know that many of the investments that they would do, probably, and if I'm not mistaken, over half of the investment. This is another gentleman that I was working with, that, about to call his name, but he said that they knew that most of the investments, close to 70% of them, may not go through. Owns an investment firm. But the other 30% that happens make up for the 70% that they miss on. And some variation of number. But the smaller number of percentages of wins, as it always happens, and it brings me back to what we say about baseball. They say that if you strike out 7 times out of 10, you still a $1 million player. If you only hit 3 times, for some reason this 70-30, 80-20 rule type of number works. Suppose you struck out in talking to people and you only got 1 to 2 people out of every 10. Eight said no, 2 said yes. Who cares? That don't mean you're a failure. You're still $1 million earner if you continue to go through the process. Your success is right around the corner. Number 6. Successful people do have time. Successful people do have time. I'm repeating myself. I hear a lot of people say, I'm too busy. Doing what? I don't see nothing in your life that I would even want to duplicate. I got too much on my plate. You worn out and still broke? That's not adding up to me. You worn out and nothing's going your way? You're not even getting 1 out of 10? You need to go back in and reevaluate what you're doing, or at least do what I talk about, counsel with somebody, because a wise person will always have a second set of qualified eyes to evaluate what they're doing. Somebody needs to have your blind spot. I have multiple people that I have the privilege of being around that can catch my blind spot, and guess what? I use it as often as I can. What do you think about this? Hey, you remember I said having that accountability? Trey Harris calls me all the time. Jackie calls me all the time. Hey, I want to run something by you just before I, do this, blah, 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 and we have the talk. Tommy Johnson, hey, just thinking about blah, blah, blah. Seems like the one who counseled the most, moved the most. Things are starting to happen. That's why I never stop counseling. But successful people have the time. Successful people find time to achieve their goals of the day, even if they have to get up at 5 a.m. and work until late in the night. If you didn't have enough time, say, man, there's not enough hours a day. Maybe you're sleeping too long. Maybe you're resting when you should be working. There's a time to rest, there's a time to work. And don't say wear yourself out to exhaustion, but guess what? You have to be smart about your time. And if you would do what I'm telling you, I gave you some orders, the order of things here, but if you would go in, prioritize some things, cross things out as you move along, then you would see that you can find the time that you need to accomplish your goals. You would find time for family time. You would find time for your spouse. You would find time for your business partners. You'll find time for friends. You would be able to do whatever you need to do when you properly prioritize your schedule. I had to look at these things as I was moving forward in life and the different things that I wanted to do, not just for my Ibüümerang business, but other things that I wanted to do, and I found time for it. I know how to prioritize the things that I deem as important. And you should be able to find time. So make the necessary adjustments in order for you to accomplish the goals that you're looking to accomplish. See, this is how we're going to get to $50 billion. When we all have the same type of mindset and we have a system to what we're doing. It starts with the mindset first. And then there's a plan that we have together collectively. And once we put the plan together and we properly counsel with one another, then we put the work ethic behind it. There's nothing that can stop us. Number 7, successful people continue to grow as people. Oh, I talk about this one all the time. Successful people always grow. Always grow. Most successful people aren't searching for perfection. You remember I said, I'm not perfect. I understand that. I'm not the worst thing. I'm somewhere in between. I'm finding and searching, and if you're searching and pushing for perfection to get yourself, I don't put myself in a position where I stop myself from moving forward because it's not perfect. You never get there. I understand that. There's no perfect person down this planet that I know of. But they have an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for learning. They're curious, want to learn new things, want to learn new ways of doing things. They have a deep desire to grow. I have a deep desire to grow. Do you have a deep desire to grow? What is your plan for 2021? Do you have a deep desire to be a different person in 2021 than you were in 2020 or 2019 as we're going into the roaring 20s? Are you in position to benefit for what's about to happen? The world will move forward with or without you. The thing about it is this: are you setting up yourself to reap the wave of momentum that's about to take place? The world's not going to stop moving because of me or you. I have just decided that I'm going to be a part of the reason the momentum take place. I'm going to get in the way of the wave of momentum that's about to move ahead. I'm going to capitalize on what I already know. History is beginning to repeat itself as it typically does. And you got a chance to benefit from it. Shame on you if you're listening to this information and you don't do it. Shame on the people who didn't hear this information. I wish somebody would have given it to me many years ago for free. Continue to grow. They grow personally, they grow professionally, they learn as much as they can. I'm looking to grow professionally. I'm looking to grow personally. I am going to grow personally. I am going to grow professionally. It is a decision that I have made, and so can you. This is real talk. I know what I'm talking about. Because I know where I came from. I know where I am now, but more importantly, I know where I'm going. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see me in a few more years. Oh my goodness. You should feel that way. You should be saying to yourself, I can't wait to see what I look like in the next couple of years. I can't wait to see what I'm gonna look like next month. You may not see it all at one time. It's like working out. Sometimes people give up too soon on working out. It may not come in the morning. If you didn't have muscles and because a little fat is there, it may not come in the morning. It may take you 90 days. It may take you 180 days. It may take you a year. And inch by inch, you still can win. But same thing in life, you getting better as a person every single day in every single way. You can get better. And before long, you're getting better and you're getting better. And all of a sudden, they see this new person that they have to look again and say, wow, you something different about you. The way you're thinking and speaking is different. Wow. You need to wow some people from your success. Let them say wow. Let them say it backwards. Wow. Because of what you're doing, they're going to see it a little at a time. Okay? Number 8. Successful people create their own success. They create it. They create it here, mentally first, and they manifest it physically by going out there to produce. They don't rely on others necessarily to pave the way. If there is a way that has already been paved, then successful people know how to follow the track record of success as we have in our company. They truly believe that through their commitment, their work ethic, and their belief that success can be theirs. They truly believe this. You can't wait on your leadership to do all the work for you. You counsel, but you be willing to do your part. I was willing to do my part. I could not wait because I understood, and this is for me working with my only sponsor that I've ever had. Some of you have some incredible sponsors that you can work through, or multiple uplines or whatever. If you have access to your Johnny Wimbrys and all of the different leaders that we talk about, and Cesars and there's different Luis, and like I say, all the different people, don't want to miss all of the great leaders. You guys know who you are. Charge it to my head, not to my heart, if I don't get a chance to call a name. But I just think about this. If you don't take ownership of your business and begin to move your business forward, and you're waiting and only relying on your upline to make a move, I have some people that say, my upline quit. Good, get them out the way. Listen, find somebody else, or you become the leader that you're looking for by working, because everyone in this company has an upline. Even if it's me, I'm the head distributor of the company, so you have an upline. We will work it out so that you can become better. Sometimes people are holding you back. There's a ceiling or a lid that's there, and the law of the lid has been removed, and now you get a chance to move up. Guess what? You can't wait on someone else to create your success. Otherwise, it's not your business, it's their business. It is not your business until you take full ownership of it. I decided to take full responsibility of my success. It is on me to become successful. It is not on who was the upline. Some of them were upline just in position. Just because they got in before you don't mean that's your leader. Some of them take leader as leaving. They leaving. They not leading, they leaving. That's what they do. And it puts you in a position that now you may not be capped anymore, because some of them have a leaving spirit, not a leading spirit. I'm talking to someone here. It's not over. It's a pullback and a setup for a come up. If you accept it. If you accept it. If you make a decision that you will succeed. You may stumble, but you may fall, but you will not be a failure. I am speaking that to you. I am speaking that into your life. You will not be a failure, not under this leadership. You are a leader. You are a successful person. I'm talking to you right now through what successful people do. I'm talking to you. You're the successful people. We just have a meeting of the mind. I'm just making sure that you now understand who you are, because there's a winner in each and every one of us, and it's time for you to bring it out. We're in the roaring 20s, baby. We're in the roaring 20s. It's happening right now. Did you accept it? Are you accepting that right now? Really? See, we've been speaking. It's my time. It's my turn. And when it's time for your term to truly come up, many people don't accept it. Then they don't want to work for it. And as soon as any adverse or obstacle, a little bit of wind comes their way, they back down. But successful people know how to persevere. They know how to stick to their commitment. This is what successful people do. Number 9, successful people are focused on the here and now. They're not worrying about the past and the past mistakes. They don't let that bog them down. Instead, They live each day as if it is a new, fresh beginning. A new day to lay down the path of accomplishing their goals and even to begin new goals. Every morning, I'm ready. I am ready. I'm like, wow, it's a new day. Okay, let's get it going. Hey, I can't worry about what happened. I learned from the past. I got it. I get it. Now I'm going to do better because I got a new day to start it over. It is an absolute shame as being human beings. We're the only animals on the planet, as I say from time to time, that can mess it up, start it all over, even if we wanted to move somewhere different, even if we wanted to start a new career. See, the elephant can't do it, the giraffe, the rhino can't do it. They have to stay where they are. They just can't pick up, get on a plane, go somewhere, start it all over, build a new group, no. As mighty as they may be, that's why I'm telling you, you are a mighty specimen right now. You, he or she who is listening to my voice, you are a mighty specimen right now, and you can do some things right now that no one, nothing, no other living being, nothing else on this planet can do. We could have messed it up for the past 10, 20 years or whatever the case may be that you've been here and you've been looking and striving, and you can take this time right now, say, I have a new day and I can start it all over again. I know this makes sense. I know this makes sense. Starting over today, starting over in 2021. 2020 is gone. What a great experience, because I'm still here. Again, I pray for some people that have gone through some situations and it may not be happening, may not have happened the way that you want to, but guess what? The roaring 20s are here, baby. I am predicting that more wealth will be created right now because we are conscious of it right now than any time before if you prepare for what's about to happen. Number 10. Successful people have clear goals. Even if they're not necessarily 100% sure how they're going to achieve those goals first, they have clear goals. Most successful people always have clearly defined goals and know where they are headed, at least where they want to be. They know. They plan it out. They counsel. They understand where they're going or where they want to be. And sometimes you may have to pivot and move around certain things or do something different from time to time, but that's a matter of adjusting during the plan. It happens. At least have a plan. As they say, fail to plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you should plan to fail. That's why you should have a plan. That's why you should have goals. Leaders always know how to adjust. They get the right mindset. They have a plan. They put the work ethic out. They make sure they do their adjustments. All of the different things that I've talked about, I just gave you a combination of different things that successful people do, but they have clear goals, at least know the direction that they're going. If you are in the mall and you want to go to a certain store and You go and get a plan, you get to the map, figure out where you are, know where you're going, have a goal. Don't wander aimlessly in life. Don't just wander around and don't know where you're going. Don't be like a ship without a rudder. Some of us are like a ship without a rudder. We can change that. We will change that. On our watch, you will change that. We don't just give you a business to grow your financial income, but we give you some tools mentally and otherwise that can grow you as a person. See, that's why we say we don't grow a company, we grow people. If you grow people, you'll grow a company. That's why we invest more time into people. That's why we think about the people first, not the bottom line first. Put people before profits. Some of y'all have the P's mixed up. Don't put profits before people. Change your P's up. Change it and put it in the right order. Some people are going to get this. When you get this, nothing can stop you. When you don't have to get all of what I'm talking about. Get some of it. Take some pieces and do a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Perfect a little bit at a time. Number 11. I hope you all enjoying this, man, because I am. I'm liking to even talk about it because it's just filling my spirit. It's filling my soul up right now. It's making this patch, and this is a patch. This loyalty, unity with the raised letters, oh my goodness. But it's just filling up right here. It feels good because I know what I'm talking about. I know where we're going. I know the opportunity that we have. If you're willing to take advantage of it, if you're willing to participate in your own success, if you're willing to participate in your own rescue, guess what? The life raft of Ibüümerang is right here. The life raft of your leadership is right here. Some of the best access to leadership in the world is right here. Number 11, successful people know when it's time to pull the plug. And I'll tell you what that means here. See, when others are tempted to hold on too long, in other words, this is what I call it. Some people like to be strong and wrong. Oh, they strong and wrong. They won't listen to nobody because they know every dang on thing. You can't tell them nothing, blah, blah, blah. And they strong and wrong. Don't ever be in a position, I'm so strong and I'm so cocky and but you're so wrong because you won't allow anybody to pour into you and help you grow. I never thought counseling I never thought I got too big for counseling. I never thought I got too big to grow. I never got too big to learn from someone. Never. Successful people have an innate ability to know when the pursuit of a particular goal needs to end. Because if you're doing it your way and you're not getting the type of success that you need, that you want, don't stick to that. It's okay to make an adjustment as we spoke about. You have to make your adjustment. Don't waste time and resources on unproductive things. Too many of us take our time and we're doing things and we're doing it a certain way. And we're afraid to ask. And then sometimes I get people to say, well, I didn't want to call you and bother you. No, you needed to call and bother me because you were on the wrong track and not getting results. Don't be strong and wrong. Be open for insight of correction. Don't get in a valley and stick in the valley by yourself and wonder how you put yourself in a valley because you were doing it strong or maybe not in the right, correct manner. Don't mean anything is bad. It's just part of life. But sometimes you need someone to help see what you can't see. In other words, how we normally say, sometimes you need to get out of the frame so you can see the picture. If you're in the picture, if you're in the frame, you can't see the picture. If you are in that box, if you're part of that picture, you can't see it yourself. You need some outside sources to help you change the direction sometimes. You know when, okay, wait a minute. I'm not quite getting this the way that I know I could. Let me change some of these things up here. Let me get somebody to give me a quick insight and make some adjustments. I still do it today. I still do it today. Nothing is wrong with it. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs. It's part of what happens in life. Let me hurry up and wrap this thing up, but I got one more for you. I gave you 12 today. Number 12, successful people are always thankful for what they have. Successful people are always thankful for what they have. Sometimes we may look and see and wonder, especially if you're watching. See, that's why I don't pay too much attention to other people and other companies. We never compare ourselves to other people and other companies. That's not what we do. Because if maybe I'm arrogant, but I don't think nobody can compete with us. And I say this, maybe some people may deem me to be arrogant. I am just confident in what we have and where we are going. I can't see, everybody don't understand the plan or the vision, the true vision and the essence of what's going on. And I get that. But I'm thankful for where we are. I am thankful for the position that we're in right now. Successful people are thankful for what they have, who they have in their lives. They appreciate the support of family and friends and colleagues and the opportunity. I'm just grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for the sacrifices of HB and Earlene. I'm grateful of the sacrifice of the leadership of what takes place with Mark and T. Gray and all of the diamonds. And Johnny's going to be serving next week. He asked me for the calls and we cleared the way for him. You're going to hear from your Black Diamond doing opportunity calls coming up next week. I'm going to jump in and do some of the calls. And Cesar, where I believe will be on next Saturday. We're bringing nothing but the best to you that's coming up. Cesar and I talked yesterday and just different people. I know we got Mr. Bean coming up and Jayla and Jackie and all of them coming up as well on these Saturday calls, all the leaderships that will be coming up. But guess what? I am grateful of who I am in business with, including you that's watching me now. I'm talking to every one of you all. I wish I could call. I don't know how many thousands of people that could be on this call or hundreds or whatever it be, but I'm talking directly to you. This information was from my mouth to your ears, and I hope you received it. And I'm grateful for you being a part of this company and taking on the vision of Ibüümerang. I'm grateful that you thought enough to partner with us so we can accomplish the $50 billion goal that we said we were going to do. There's no limit on what your percentage of that goal that you can have in your team. There's no limit. It's an unlimited, uncapped goal or dream that you can have in being a part of what's going on. You can take all of Vibe if you wanted to. You can take all of the Zents sales if you want to. You can take all of the travel business if you choose to. You can get all of the people to sign up in the biggest percentage of Build Genius. You can take it all. There's nothing to stop you but you. Hopefully, you all will make some decisions, as we have, to take this company and this opportunity to another level. I'm talking to you right now, right here. My eyes to you if you can see me, my mouth to your ears if you only can hear me. I mean this. There's nothing that can stop you from accomplishing the goals that you choose to accomplish. We have just been pulling it. There's been something that doing, as I said, the slingshot effect, something that's been pulling you back to thrust you forward. The environment has been set. Something about this time that we're in right now, we happen to be living in it. People will probably take this story and talk about you. Like I said, there were some wealthy people that were created 100 years ago. You have a chance to make your mark in this point in time in history. Whatever that may be, whether it's worldwide known, locally known, family known, whatever it may be, you have a chance right now to write history for you and your family. Utilizing the vehicle that we have, access to the leadership that we have, multiplied by your commitment to the process and your willingness to do the work, can change the world, can change the world. We will do this. It will be done. And I'm thankful to be at this point in time with you, because we're going to be celebrating on the beaches of the world at a discount with the opportunity that we have today. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to shut this thing down. As you see, I am roaring and ready. It's the roaring 20s, baby. We get a chance to write history. So let's get to writing by let's put some things in action. And whether you write your goals down, but what's going to be written in history will be the actions you take. Let your actions speak louder than any words that you can have. And I'm telling you, they will talk about us for years to come because of the boldness that we have of taking advantage of this moment in time. With that, I'm gonna turn it back over to the leaders. Let's rock it. Appreciate you guys for listening to this raspy voice that I have today, but I'm fired up, baby. Turn it over to you, T. Gray and Mr. MK. Boom.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Yeah, everybody screenshot. All right, Mr. Haynes, again, another incredible training. You know, I told you the other day that every time you train, man, something comes out of you. I don't know what it is, but the people love it. And the chats are lit up. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you guys. Hey, again, thank you for your commitment as well. You guys serve, and thank you. I'm out of here.
That was powerful. We just want to thank you, man. What an excellent training. Those 12 points on time. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Boom.
All right. Well, guys, we hope that you got writer's cramp today. We hope that your brain and your heart was stretched with that incredible, you know, the timing of that talk is so perfect because it's time to get to work. It really is time to get to work. For this to be the year of the rebound for you, you got to take what Mr. Haynes shared today and apply it immediately.
Yes, absolutely. Have an incredible weekend. And this is a kickoff point right here. So we love you guys. We love you, Ibüümerang family.
Yes, have a great Saturday. Close out the month Super strong, everybody. Let's go.
It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but now I'm about to go diamond. 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 Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm about to go diamond. You can see all my teeth when I'm smiling. Not staying at the bottom, I'm climbing. Got it out the dirt, I had to find it. Got it out the dirt. Yeah, I'm about to go diamond. I'm just living my life and they don't like it. One day you should get up and try it. You know I can't deny it. It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond, yeah. Yo, wait. I'm about to go diamond. Stay connected with my team like Verizon, oh yeah. No, it's not surprising, cause I never give up, I keep on fighting, oh yeah. It's not that far away. Better know I'm here to stay. Never will let go away. Never will let go away. It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond, yeah.